What's happening, y'all? It's Sunday morning. It's not Saturday. It's Sunday morning. What's happening? Let me add some media to the jump. I gotta add this. This is important. Just adding some media, making sure we got it. So sometimes the storage on the phone, sometimes it gives out on us. Y'all want to wake up and do something dope today? Let's wake up and do something dope today, shall we? Let's wait for that to load. Well, we got Berg energy, so we got some Berg energy. Let's start the day with some Berg energy, shall we?
I've been a letter to represent the 727. You can put a couple G's on my body and a couple of O's. Or when I come, no, I'ma need a couple of those. I know the phone getting stuck in your nose. Even the hater be loving the flow. We the rage, even in regular clothes. The way that I was raised with a little green devil on my shoulder. We done been debating for days. If I'ma get it and kill it, or if I'm finna let it breathe. Broadcasting from the deuces to Tel Aviv. Bronze act the loosest, deuces melanin. Even though they've been keeping the gates, I don't hate. I just make another set of keys. See, the truck coming 8 in the 727. So who else gonna take out the garbage? I'm burning tobacco. I filled it with cabbage. Building back up after doing some damages.
Trying to see why the other iPad is not charging. It been dead. I need to find my other block. I need to find my other charger block. This Benji iPad right here, I'm charging up Benji iPad so he can have something to play on. But how y'all doing on this Sunday morning? You see the Benji? You see the fur? Say what's up, Benji. Say what's up to the people, Benji. What's up? Say what's up. Yeah, man, it's Saturday. So much going on, ain't it? It's a lot going on, ain't it? Let's grab this charger. Not sure what's going on with this, I need to find my other charger block. That's what's really happening. We've been organizing the room, organizing the rest of the space, running around with the pups. Oh, come on. Another poetry book. Y'all know I support local artists, local poets. Shout out to Alec Byrne, right? Haiku. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. The poetry, this is the poetry library right now. The poetry section is growing. So I gotta put me a bookshelf together today. You heard me. Got Beauty and Blood. You feel me? By the Grow House Poets. Got Haiku by Stephen Woodburn, aka Alec Byrne, right? A series of haikus. Got Pools of Joy by Stephen Alec Woodburn, aka Alec Byrne, right? You feel me? What y'all reading today? I'm gonna definitely bust those open, along with Asada. We might even read some passages from all of these books today. Who knows? But it's the Edagiago Show. It's Sunday morning coffee with your boy Charli Funk. Y'all know how we do. I still don't have a talk list, but I have been doing some screen recordings just so I can have some things to talk to y'all about that I like to talk to y'all about. What y'all doing? What y'all doing in here? Baby boys. Kicking it with the baby boys. Come on, baby boys. Baby boys. What are you doing? What y'all doing? Couple of baby boys. Come on, big fat daddy. There's a big fat daddy and little fat daddy. You think you a fat boy. Now it's raining. He like, I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get wet, big fuzzy. I hope y'all been having a good weekend. I hope y'all already, done been shopping. You know what I'm saying? Because my birthday is Wednesday. So, you got to, make sure you get your, Hey, chill. Hey, bitch. Stop. Oh, shit. Where's my coffee? I did all that and did not grab the coffee. Hey. Now, what we not finna do is have y'all running in and out this door while it's raining. Around here smelling like wet dog. That's what we ain't doing. Okay? Hey. Stop. That's enough now. I need to go grab my coffee. Smoke the rest of the joint. We're gonna roll us another one for Sunday morning. New music been dropping. Baby Keem. We was talking about Baby Keem last night in the Discord. A new Baby Keem is nice. I listened to it yesterday while I was doing my shopping, doing my cleaning, doing my organization. Going and grab me some birthday gifts. Went and snatched a couple of these up for my birthday, Lucky socks. Feel me? Got some lucky socks. Just looking at different ways that people packaging merch. I'm gonna start recycling plastic and I'll start doing some special packaging that way. That's why we got the 3D printers. So we can start, doing some recycling and reuse. Start, improving the environment by reusing a lot of this stuff as best we can. 3D printers everywhere. Look, my head in the garage refrigerator. 3D printer over there. Look, hold on. 3D printer over there by the other one. Man, I know it's another one around here somewhere. There's like 3 or 4 3D printers around here somewhere. There's definitely another one. Oh, there go the other one. The other, look, these bitches is everywhere. There's that one. And it's another one around here somewhere. Oh, on top of the other refrigerator. It's on top. There's one over there. There's one right here. There's one up there. I gotta get them set back up. Which is why we organizing the spaces. We gotta, make sure everything is, cohesive. You know what I'm saying? We be doing a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey. Relax. Enough. He don't want to play. Play with Louis. He don't want to play. Play with Louis. Benji said he want to sit down. He said, I want to sit down. I don't want to play right now. What you want to do, Bubby? Want to sit in your chair? Stop. Come on. I know. We gotta do this every time. I know. You're too excited. Come on. Good boy. I know. You're so excited. I'm so excited. Don't know what to do with myself because I'm so excited. Charging the other phone up too so I can jump on so I can jump on IG. Gonna want me to jump on IG. Which I should. I really should be jumping on IG. Because at the end of the day, it's better traction on IG than it is on Facebook. I just happen to know everybody on Facebook. But the best way to go worldwide right now, so I've heard, is TikTok and IG. So I should be on IG as well, but you can catch me on Twitch and YouTube. Thank God I'm Funky TV. Been smoking the, y'all know I like my joints filtered. You feel me? So I ain't get all that goop. Been smoking this glass tip. What I do with the, okay, there's the other charger. There's a lot going on, y'all. Sorry. And we be really, I'm trying to stay consistent, you know? We working on being consistent. I was about, damn, now my towel wet. Cause I was gonna hit the bench, but I probably need to give myself a full day's rest from lifting weights. But I am back to, you know, we back to size. You know what I'm saying? We back to our side, we back into the 180s. Y'all know if I get below 180, I start feeling light in the ass. But then on top of that, I be feeling like I'm out of shape because it's like your six-pack disappeared and you feeling like you got a belly and you really don't have a belly, but you kind of feel like you do because your back ain't strong. You feel me? Be healing. But once you tune up the machine, you know, once you give yourself a little tune up, be feeling like superstar. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, and it may be like what they call dysmorphia or some shit, right? But when I'm active, I can even tell with how my hands look. My hands look different when I'm really active. You know what I'm saying? When I'm really in that mode and I'm getting shit done, bro, you is wet. Stop that shit. What's the matter with you? But you feel me? Like when you really tuned up into that mode and you can just go for the gusto every time, it's like you feel a little different. You wake up different. Your body the blood be circulating different. Everything be, you know. That's why I've always, like, people blame it on getting older. No, I've always been on my nutrition. Like, always. Ever since a little kid, like my mama would tell you, and I say that a lot. Shout out to mama. Mama. My mama tell y'all. If I ever get my mama on the show, she'll tell y'all, like, she started us off with natural foods. At least that's how I know she started me off with natural food. I don't know how she did with my sister and my brother, because they older than me. But she always told me she started me off with natural food. Now, it might have been, you know, it could have been because, you know, a financial thing. But it also could have been, you know, she seen that, you know, she my mama. So I'm sure she got the same type of, because that's where I get this vision from. It's her and my brother and my uncle and my grandma and shit like that. Feel me? and my sister and my aunties, you know what I'm saying, my uncles. So it's like, when you think about the way you think about stuff, I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. She probably seen they started putting shit in the fucking baby food and said, and I already done dropped the F-bomb early in the show. But she probably seen they was putting foolishness in the baby food and said, I'm not doing that to my baby. You know what I'm saying? They want us to do vaccines, and now they want us to do formula this. And, you know, during the time when I was born, they was doing a lot of playing around with the formulas of what people was putting in their body. They been doing it, but they was doing a lot of, I don't know if you want to call it pushing the envelope, or I don't really think it was pushing the envelope. I really feel like there was more experimenting. They was experimenting with us. What you doing, son? They was experimenting with us. You feel me? They was definitely experimenting with the food. So now, and they saw what they could get away with, and now we left with what they've been getting away with. A lot of food that's not really food, but it's like food products. It's, you know, it's a product made from food that's they, you know, re-infuse the vitamins into. Because once you done see, this is what happens when you process food. A lot of, and this is not how I plan on starting off the show, but this is what happens when you be processing food, dog. It's like, when you processing food, like, for example, because people say, well, all food is processed. Yes, all food is processed, fam, right? But the process in which you make the food changes what type of food you eating now. Because you can make anything into anything. You know what I mean? Like how they got vegan chicken wings and it's cauliflower. I mean, you can make it look like chicken and taste like chicken, but it's not chicken. And if you done cooked it to you done fried it to fricassee, and now it don't even have the same nutritional value that it once had. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be getting at a lot. Like, if it loses its nutritional value, to me, it's no longer food. It's no longer nutrition. It's, you can eat it, but it's not sustenance. You heard me? Like, you can eat it, but is it gonna make you full? Will you be hungry in the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Will you be, having a stomach ache in the next hour? Will you be on the toilet for the rest of the day, for the next 2 days, because you ate that one thing yesterday for breakfast? Now, you gotta do an assessment on yourself, dog. You feel me? Like, I bet it's a lot of y'all out there who know that if you put a certain type of gas in your car, it ain't gonna crank but so many times. It's a lot of y'all that know that if you put the wrong type of oil in your car, it ain't gonna crank but so many times. You can put some of the wrong oil in there, right? Don't get me wrong. You can put some of the wrong oil in there. You can put some of the wrong gas in there. You can put some, you could fill your gas tank up with 151, put some, you can do that. You could do that. But how many times are you going to be able to crank it up after you do that? You're going to have to replace your fuel injector. You're going to have to replace your intake. You're going to probably have to replace your carburetor. I don't know if cars got carburetors no more. New cars. Is there intake now? I like old cars, so carburetor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me, Louis? You feel me, Benji? Y'all supposed to follow me over here to the door. That's what you're supposed to do. What y'all doing? I'm doing an experiment right now with the show, just so y'all know. So that's why I'm kind of like, because when I take them vitamins, listen, I'm off the concoction right now. I'm off the fish oil, B complex, magnesium, zinc. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take it with food, because if you take that on an empty stomach, you're done. You done for. You done for. I'm telling you. But man, once I take it, like I probably should be taking it before I eat instead of after I eat, so it don't sit on top of the food and it can kind of blend in with the food. Cause that's what I've been noticing, is that if I take the vitamins after I eat, like on a full stomach versus taking them and then eating, I get this feeling where it's like you see how bright this is coming in to the camera. That's how I be feeling all day. Like everything is like that for like 40 minutes. You feel me? Like a good 40 minutes. Dead for real. Son, your hands is wet, bro. Like, what are you doing right now? Y'all done been out there running around in the rain, and now you want to try to climb up my leg, and your paws is cold and wet. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it, dog. But yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all have been having a good week. It's been a lot going on. A lot of names popping up on that list. Lil Durk going to trial, and the judge says that they will be using some lyrics in the trial, or they will be able to use some lyrics as I guess as evidence, or as examples for evidence in the trial. And we talked about this a little bit last night as well in the Discord, where it's like first of all, we got, words are important. Y'all know we gonna probably do a whole episode around words are important, because when you're looking at the context of a conversation and a statement being made, you have to remember that words are important, and certain words are being used for a reason. So first and foremost, let's keep in mind, they said they only gonna be using some of the lyrics, and I believe they said for examples of evidence, not actual evidence. But even with them even if they were able to use them for evidence, it's only so much they can use. I'm not gonna get into the details on it. We'll probably discuss it a little bit more tonight in Spaces. We'll get into it deep in Spaces. But I just want y'all to be aware. Like my job is to get you to ask yourself the right questions. So I want to make sure you get a lesson out of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a bigger discussion where it's multiple people. I jump on stage, but I'm not the host. You know what I mean? But when I'm doing these streams, like, my job is to, sometimes you'll see me in tandem with people, you know what I'm saying? But really what I'm doing by coming from the garage and just talking to y'all one-on-one like this, just me, is just like I be wanting y'all to, one, know that you're not out here doing it by yourself, but you are doing it by yourself. It's two things can be true at one time. Does that make sense? It's like you're not doing it by yourself, but you are doing it by yourself. So you can team up with people, but you also have to know how to think on your own. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't need the squad to come up with an idea. So you got to be good with asking the right questions, because sometimes you'll be like, oh, they just asked the question I was going to ask. Okay, but if they did that, it should feed, it either answered your question, but it also should maybe create more questions. Don't be afraid to ask more questions. That way you can fully understand things that's being explained to you. So we be very quick to go, I got it. I'm guilty of it too. Where it's like, oh, okay, I got it, okay. And then turn around and gotta ask more questions. But you know what I'm in the habit of doing? I say I got it, but I say, just so you know, the way my brain works, I'm gonna ask you again. Because repetition is the parent of learning. We was talking about that last night. Well, repetition is the parent of learning. So you can't, because people gonna get into the conversation about people, environments, and separating yourself from the environment that you was no good for you, and you did all this work to get out of this environment, and so you shouldn't be, you should be having better decision making skills when it comes to putting yourself in harm's way and jeopardizing being able to make all this money for your family and people that you could have brought out of these bad situations, but instead you returning to it and making it worse. And that is disappointing to see, when people make it out of bad situations and they just can't escape it. And I get it. Everybody mind works different. And one thing I'm not into doing is calling adults children. So I'm not going to make no excuse like, oh, they young and all that. No. But I'm also not blaming the parents neither. Because, once you reach the age of accountability of making decisions, you know what's right and what's wrong. Like, when you get in trouble, you got in trouble. It ain't just because, oh, they haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to use your mind to learn more than just, vanity. Because a lot of people that get on the internet apps, they get on these social media apps and they get on the internet and they can figure out everything else. You can figure out how to do AI videos and pictures and make fun of people, and you're real creative with stuff like that. But and asking questions about other people's business, y'all real creative with stuff like that. Like, how to find out what's going on with so-and-so dating life, and which celebrity dating who, and now these people ain't even celebrities, but we making them celebrities because we so into their lives. So y'all digging into their lives, but you won't dig into your own. Like, the truth is stranger than fiction. And I understand a lot of y'all be trying to escape y'all lives, so y'all want to dig into other people's shit so that you can make them look more human. But they already human. You need to worry about yours. You feel me? And if more people was worried about theirs, they'll be making better decisions, and they'll be saying, they'll be standing on their square a little bit more. And this is no disrespect to Dirk, but this is speaking to all people who come out of bad situations. And, you might come into some money or a better situation, an opportunity for people. And then instead of sharing it, you keep it to yourself and then get mad when people start asking you for help. And I get it. A lot of people don't want the help. But this is a thing too. Accountability comes on both ends. You have to be comfortable with cutting people off sometimes. And it ain't just cutting people off like, oh, we just cut people off like people are stepping stones. Because dude last night, I forget who it was that kept saying that shit, but he kept saying like, well, it just feels like if you cut people off that helped you along the way or you came up with, it's like you using people like a stepping stone. And it's two things can be true at one time. What up, Jay Morris? What's happening? Happy Sunday morning. Look, I'm rolling the actual joint so y'all can have coffee with me. Sunday morning coffee. You feel me? And then we're gonna get into how the Star Spangled Banner is a drill song that's coming up. But yeah, what was I saying? If people was more into, completing the goal instead of being entitled, then, because entitlement can come on both sides. Entitlement can also come from the person who is the star, and they feel like they worked so hard and nobody helped them, even though people did help them, and they want to be snakes. That's one thing. But then you also have people who don't want to do anything except the bare minimum, or just be an affiliate and ride the coattail of the person who's putting all the work in. And they like, oh, well, shit, I gave you a couple of rides. Like that kept, like, people kept bringing up that type of scenario. Like, oh, what if this was a person who, they seen something in you and they gave you, they might have gave you a couple rides to the studio here and there when you needed to get to the studio and he ain't had no car or some shit. Okay, that's cool. But was you taking me to the studio every damn day? Like, was you paying for the studio? Like, you're not an investor. You my dog giving me a ride, and I'm not trying to minimize it because that's a big favor. But you can't say that I owe you something grandiose because you gave me a couple of rides to the studio. Like, that's like saying I owe you a piece of my house because you gave me a couple rides to work. You feel me? I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show love back. But if you're trying to drag me back down to where I started from, to worse than what I started from, I can't have you around me. I got to cut you off. And it ain't saying that's, and cutting you off, because see, people get that shit twisted because it feels like a blanket statement when you say it, but it's just, it's paraphrasing. People seem to have lost the context in conversation, and they lost what comes with it. Metaphors, similes, paraphrasing. That's called paraphrasing. It's just saying, in short, I have to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, in short, I can't have you around what I got going on right now. That's what that means when you saying I got to cut people off that I might have came up with or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you not just saying, oh, I'm not fucking with nobody no more, like, at all. No, that's not what that means. You a weird person if you even think that way. To me, in my mind, if when you hear somebody say this ain't good for me and I gotta cut this off because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's not good for me, to be honest, the first thing you should be saying is, how can I help improve it? What can I do to make this better? Because you're talking to me. You know what I'm saying? You talking to me about me. So if you saying that it's something that I got going on with this situation, or something that I'm causing with this situation that's making it unbearable, how can I help improve that? That should be you know what I'm saying? Not, oh, you a snake. Right, exactly, bro. People be like, oh yeah, shit, I been buying all his albums. He owe us. He don't. They don't owe you nothing. They owe you a good album that you bought. They don't owe you nothing extra from that. Like, oh, yo, you should want to take a picture with us. We ones who bought your album. Okay, that may be the case, but, and I like taking pictures with people, so I'm not that type. But everybody not like me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, artists are artists. They want to put out art. Like, you don't see, what up, Gooner? My guys is in the chat now. Y'all should join us over here on YouTube if y'all on like Facebook or something. That way I can see your comments. But make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Like it if you hear. Share it with a friend so y'all have more, people that y'all know in here that you can talk to. I know sometimes people be nervous by chatting with other people. They see the chat be going because I be talking to my dogs. And yeah, and subscribe. That way you get the notification. Hit the bell. That way you get all notifications. But yeah, I just be noticing that about people where it's like, they come, like, when we talk about these things, people come up with some weird hypothetical scenarios, and it always trips me out because it's like, Why do you want to talk about something hypothetical that's not happening right now when there's literally something happening right now that we can speak to? But what if, but you don't think that if, but no, there is no if. We looking at exactly what happened. Now, I don't know what happened between these people to make bro say, hey, listen, I can't have you around me no more. But we do know what happened that he should have did it. And that is, these motherfuckers doing stupid crimes. You know what I'm saying? They run around still, having gunfights and shit, and you millionaires, bro. Like, if I could turn my dogs into a millionaire, the last thing that would be on my mind is a fucking gunfight. I'm sorry. And I understand people died behind shit. I understand, trust me. I understand gang shit. You know what I'm saying? And I understand retaliation. I understand, feeling a certain way about stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? You lost your homies. It's niggas want to get back. And, bro, no. If you want to do that, you in the wrong fucking businesses. Like, that's one thing that people got to understand. Niggas be like, oh, well, shit, motherfuckers got money now. It's just like the mob. No, but the thing about it is the mob wasn't for show. You know what I'm saying? You not no gangster if you run around making songs. I'm sorry. That shit is done for. I mean, you might have used to be a gangster and you can rap about that shit, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas is gangster, but if you living by that code, first and foremost, that code is a code of silence. So running around making songs about shit that you done did is already against the code of silence that you claim that you live by. I'm just saying. And I ain't knocking nobody for what they do. I'm just putting the facts out there. That way you can see what I'm saying and see how, I look at it and how some, I mean, this is how all the real ones I know look at it. That's why I make music a certain way. You'll never hear me rapping about none of the stuff that I used to do. I just don't. I might make reference to certain themes of things and, it's certain shit that you can catch. But me just specifically going into a detailed story about how I used to XYZ or how I had beef with, it's certain stories I won't even tell, even leaving the names out. Because people know the fucking story. What, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not trying to wake that up. That's disrespectful than a motherfucker. And it's stupid. It's disrespectful to me. And it's stupid to me. Like, for me to do it. It would be dumb. Because you done put yourself in a better space. Everybody's in a better place. Listen, I don't even make like love songs really. Cause what if I done fell in love and then we fall out of love? So I'm definitely not making nothing about no street shit that could end up taking me away from all this shit. Big game today. Need me in the chat. Bet. We'll talk a lot there. Y'all join us later on too for the Arsenal game. We're gonna be on Gooner chat. It's gonna be a busy day again. But I'm gonna try to take it easy. I'm gonna be in the streams heavy. I'm gonna be doing my laundry. I'm gonna be in the chats. Probably be in the Discord. I'm gonna probably have my headset on. I'm gonna roll like 10 joints. Oh, said no. Oh, said no. Join us in creating excitement. You feel me? We got the juice. We got the juice. We got the juice. Yeah, you feel me? I got Jay Morris and I got a Guna Matata over here right now. You heard me? And y'all can't slow me down neither. Not talking about my gang, but I'm talking about the world. Y'all can't slow me down. Y'all know I got new music coming. Okay. Well, shit, send me the Twitch link. I be forgetting you on Twitch too, bro. Listen, wherever you at, if I get the notification, I'm jumping in for at least a couple minutes. You know how I do it. You know I'm gonna jump in the chat and I'm gonna say something. Ain't no idle in the chat for 2 hours with me. We don't sit in the chat for 2 hours idle and not say anything. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment if you dare. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Hey, drop it in Funky Town too. Drop it over in Funky Town on the Discord. That way everybody who might be here on Facebook, who I can't comment with because I can't see your comments on Facebook right now. But I know that I know that a lot of y'all joined the Discord when I said I was leaving Facebook last time. So, you know, jump in the Discord, hit me in Funky Town, because if your Discord might not be active, but Funky Town is still active, and I still see all the members. So if you're a member, you've been a member, you're still a member, come see the IXLians over in Funky Town. Let me know if you can talk. Join up in the VC or something. We'll do a voice chat. We'll watch Guna do his stream. We can do that in Discord. We can do it live. Y'all can join me in his chat. We're gonna be in so many places today. We're gonna be in Spaces on X at 4 p.m. We're gonna be in Guna chat. Some of these streams gonna probably be happening at the same time, so you're gonna have to pick your poison. You feel me? Or pick your pleasure, I should say. Because none of it is poison. It's all quality content. You feel me? When you join us in Creating Excitement, we're going to be at the JBTV after hours at 4. We're going to be in they Twitch at 6:30. This is all Eastern Standard Time. Gonna drop me a time so I can know exactly what time that's going to be today. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm in Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., so the world need to know that you in the U.K., and so our time is going to be a bit different. But nonetheless, we going to be able to catch you. Because Gonna be in the damn Tampa Bay Breakfast Club chat. You heard me? Like, that's what y'all don't be realizing. See, when I be telling y'all that I got friends all over the place, I really be meaning that. Y'all be thinking I be trying to, like, clout chase or some shit. I know people be thinking I be trying to, you know, yank they chain, or I don't know, maybe they used to dealing with swindlers who just say stuff. But I be saying it for a reason, like it ain't even about, oh, I can get your algorithm clicking in other places. I'm not one of those MLM social media scammers. It ain't about that. It's just about, hey man, I got real friends in other places. And when I say, hey bro, what you got going on? We in the stream. My dogs be here. You feel me? You say the algorithm is damaged. But I do want to know how y'all feel about yeah, we need to figure that out then, because it's a way to make it shake. I know that, you know, they doing a lot of different stuff with it. There's a lot of acquisitions happening. In fact, let's talk about it. I'm gonna let Joe tell you.
Already ready for paradise.
That's in my memory bank.
Yeah, word. Do we want to talk about this big UMG deal with Even? Come on, let's do it.
We could. Even's been around for a couple of years. They do basically D2C kind of rollouts for independent artists, or have been, but now they've been acquired, or
What does D2C mean?
direct to consumer.
Direct to consumer.
Gotcha.
Direct to consumer. Similar-ish to like a Bandcamp or something like that.
Gotcha.
But they've been acquired or partnered with UMG.
Partnered with.
Okay.
I've seen nothing that says
Acquired.
that they've been acquired.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's just
Okay.
partner.
I think it's pretty
For now.
interesting. I don't understand why you would be on a major label and then do more D2C.
Oh yeah, they got the it's an artist. I forget that artist's name. But he has you know, he has those figurines that he does. Yeah, they look like toys, but they not toys. Little black Batman and Robin, and Some other characters too. I think Batman and Robin is no. I think it is just Batman and Robin, but they do it in different colors. That's what it is. But yeah, y'all see what's going on with I feel like all of this. Well, I'm gonna just let them keep going.
I mean, I understand why the major labels would want that service, but I don't understand as an artist on a major label why you would want. You could just do it yourself, D2C.
Or it might be some nuance. From a business perspective, I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
That the artist may not know how to do.
Right.
It's like anybody be like, yo, you go start a podcast. You could, but if you want to do it correctly, if you want to roll your shit out correctly, I think it's some information that you might be lacking.
That may be true.
You know what I'm saying? That some experts might have.
That may be true.
To offer. I don't know.
It's just pretty interesting in general, the major labels behaving more like indies. In general. Even going back to some of the rollouts that we talked about last year where it's like, let's see how it performs, and then we'll market from there. It's all independent strategies that are being utilized by major labels.
See, y'all see what's going on? This is why the algorithm is messed up. And this is something that I be talking about all the time, dog. Need to know the site. What I got info off of is what I'm looking at. If wrong, I'm sorry to talk, my people. I need answers. Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, your algorithm, the algorithm for musicians, the algorithm for independent creators, all of it. Exactly, Jay Morris. It's wild, bro. And you see what's happening. It's a little bit more left on this clip, but I feel like you can already see what's going on. And this, I keep telling people, like, the radio executives, the old radio executives that have been running the industry, or, you know, running whatever, you know, part of the industry they've been in charge of for the last 20, 30 years, is switching up. New blood coming in. You know what I'm saying? New business people coming in. Hey. That's what we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being the case, like, it's an interesting thing that happens, right? The record labels start hiring new blood because they see new things happening, new trends happening. So they start trying to figure out how they can switch the game up with, you know, with the streaming world. So they start getting new people in there and replacing the old people. But what the old people do is they see that that's happening. They like, I could have just did that. But they be, you know, I ain't gonna say they be mad, but you know how, you know, they like, we just need some fresh blood in here. So they let them go. Them motherfuckers go and get jobs with the damn streaming companies. So it's one or two things. It's either you fired them and they said, well, shit, I'm gonna take my talents elsewhere and we can just make this shit bigger. Or y'all knew that this was gonna happen, so y'all said, oh, you know what? Give this gig to somebody else because this gig is gonna be a bigger gig. And I'm gonna go over there because y'all gonna end up having to compete with them or spend money with them regardless, because that's what's gonna be controlling the market. So I'm gonna show them what the legalities is around this market, because these markets are starting to bleed into each other. And then all of a sudden we start seeing acquisitions happening. You know what I'm saying? Where we have all of these platforms that was quote unquote helping independent creators be a part of the game. They now being acquired by the game. So all that independent music that done been on DistroKid and all that, go. I'm gonna let Parks and them talk about it. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, you hit on that. When I saw it, I was like, okay, this is indeed confirmation that they are watching us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
this is the confirmation
that the big boys are watching the little boys.
I mean, that's always the case.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're watching not only the little guys, but their ecosystems and their worlds and their groups they're creating, and they're watching the discords, and they're watching the super fans, and they're watching what people are paying for bundles, and they're watching what independent acts might be selling for certain projects. They're watching what the artwork is doing. They're watching. Just consider yourself surveilled. They're watching all of it, and if they can implement it and help on a big, they're watching United Masters.
I think it's also an indication that streaming is not great for the music economy that we've kind of been talking about for a while up here now.
What I think they're realizing is it's a lot of money being made outside of streaming.
Right.
And then it's cat and mouse. So if you
Consider yourself surveilled. That should have been the title of this show. But we're going to dive deeper into that too, I believe, on another episode. Consider yourself surveilled. That was a great way to put it. Because I keep telling people that shit. Like, we talked about it on another episode a while ago, didn't we? Where it was like, bro, chill. We talked about it on another episode, I believe, where it was like, you know they watching. They didn't make it easy to make it easy. They made it easy to get you out the way. Because they know that if they say, hey, free candy, then they have a bunch of people who want free candy run to the door. You won't even be able to, the line gonna be wrapped around the block. But if they over here and they saying, hey, it's free candy, but you got to fill out this application, the line gonna be a whole lot shorter. You feel me? Meanwhile, you still got to fill out the application over here. And the candy ain't even free over here. This was funny. They'll have a line wrapped around the block for the free candy, and they'll be giving away the same bag of candy over here. All you gotta do is fill out the application. But over here, they want you to fill out the application and give us a credit card, because we're gonna charge you later on for this free bag of candy. But you want it right now, so you willing to take it. Meanwhile, all you gotta do is go over here and register and set some shit up. You feel me? And you still get your free bag of candy, and you get, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. People, they be going for the okie doke all the time, and I be trying to tell people you have to be an informed consumer. You have to be an informed consumer, an informed creator. Because at the end of the day, this was funny too, right? Nobody cared about how we was making money back in the day. And when I say back in the day, like 10 years ago, when I was telling people and I thought people actually cared, I'm like, yo, fam, we independent creators. Like, it's one thing to get a record deal and all that shit. Duh, that's great. But record deals, you know, sometimes they don't be the best situation. And sometimes, you know, they getting you in there to shelf you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll sign an artist that sound like another artist that they signed that they ain't been able to get pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's say you got two Charli Funks, right? You got Charli Funk with an E and you got me with no E. Okay. They been working their ass off trying to get Charli Funk to pop. Ain't making it happen. Meanwhile, they see me over here and they like, damn, this dude ain't getting no traction, but he making all the type of music that we've been trying to get this one to make. What if we sign him and pay him to make a bunch of music and say, look, we'll put these out, but we gonna put you on a writer's contract. So once you write a couple of songs and we done accrued enough money off this advance that we gave you off the writer's contract, then we'll do the artist contract with you. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they got me writing for the other Charli Funk, and my shit will never come out because, you know, they might have it negotiated a certain way where I'm work for hire because they done put it in my bad contract where even though they said a certain amount of, you know, songs is this much and they made this much off of it, but they only paid me this much. And I'm only getting this much royalties off of it. So it's only accruing so much money, so I can only pay it back at a certain rate. That's how they do it. You be like, damn, that was a hit record. He wrote for that record? He should have millions of dollars. Yeah, he only got 2% on that bitch, even though he wrote on it. Because the way the contract was set up for him, they paid for the studio time. They wouldn't let him do it at his home studio, even though they signed him off of the quality of what he was producing in his home studio. They wouldn't let him produce the rest of the album in his home studio. They said it had to be done with these because they already paid these and this and that. Like they had it set up this way because of the contract. He doesn't have creative control. Somebody else got the creative control. Right, Milli Vanilli situations. And it's been so many others, but you know, none as egregious, I don't think, as the Milli Vanilli, where it's just like you ain't even singing the song. But also, a lot of times they go in there, use auto-tunes, use AI, and you know, they've been using AI in the studio. You know what I'm saying? They'll go in there and use the auto-tunes and generate voices and get other people to do backgrounds, and when you perform it, you lip syncing over yourself for the most part. The mic's still on, but you mostly lip syncing over yourself. So they can hear you breathing and shit. Consider yourself surveilled. No matter what I've got going, to get as much publicity as I will today. So nice, all publicity is good news. Either way, people are human. Most will want both sides to the story. Let's go. You know what's funny though, Guna? Most of them want both sides of the story, but most of them don't accept both sides of the story. Most people only listen to judge. How they say we listen and we don't judge. They only want both sides of the story so they can sit around and judge. They don't want to go, oh, okay, well, I understand now. Most people they're not listening to understand. Because if you listening to understand, generally there's no judgment to be passed. You can see where both sides was coming from and you're like, oh, okay. Well, I get it. I see why they couldn't see. I can see why they couldn't see eye to eye. I'm not going to say that one person was wrong or, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that, unless it was just cut and dry and somebody is, you know, malicious and somebody is just a victim of something. But, you know, when it's just like disagreements or people not seeing the facts and you presenting the facts, it's just like, oh, okay, well, now we see what the facts are. I don't know what you want, man. I don't know what you want, buddy. I don't know what you want. Nope, down. Because I don't even know how much of your own poop you done stepped in. Good God. Yeah, you feel me? So I don't be caring. As long as y'all paying attention, because eventually you're going to get it clipped up. Because see, me, I don't have no problem. Stop, boy. Stop. Go lay down. You want to go outside? Go outside. But yeah, like if it, go. It didn't help me before. It's helped a little with 6 people out of it with a sub and a comment. So what's the difference? Nothing will change. Yes, exactly. Funny sometimes, angry, but I know why. Yeah, that's real. Exactly. You feel me? So, but I just be wanting people to understand what they got going. Because, you know, like we was talking about the Lil Russell thing yesterday, context is key. You feel me? And if you can put things in context, then, and in perspective, you have a much better, I mean, if you can put it in perspective, you got a better outlook on life. Now you can understand what you're looking at. The woozy has subsided, by the way. Because when I tell you that vitamin woozy, that vitamin high be crazy. Mushrooms in my coffee. I got mushroom in my coffee. Chaga lion mane on it. Turkey tail sang on it. Got some new beats from Burn Right too. I'm gonna try to drop some music for my birthday. Actually, I got a couple of songs that I did. Burn Right said they sounded decent. I might drop a little 3-piece. I'm gonna go in here and I'll probably redo this and redo this one song. Yeah, tomorrow I'm in the office for 15K. Bruh, I've been whacking their ass. Pause. I've been going across their head top. That be they no more head top. Their head top gone. They roofless. They ain't got no roof. Car ain't got no roof. Well, you know, when I was on stream about 2 weeks ago, yeah, always be closing. You know what I'm saying? And I'ma always be Charlie. You feel me? That's one thing for sure. ABC, always be Charlie. You feel me? But I'm gonna probably start dropping like 3 pieces and 6 pieces here and there, like little singles. But like a little package. Like a nice little package deal. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with the artwork, because that's a lot of artwork to be doing if I'm gonna be dropping multiple projects back to back to back like that. So, yeah, you feel me? I'm gonna start firing them bitches off with the bot cat. You know what I'm saying? I might get me a bot and just start, bots used to be the wave back in the day too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the, bots ain't just came around. You feel me? Like, bots used to be the thing. Motherfucker used to have a bot and it just used to inbox you like, hey, there's girls in your area that want to meet you. You feel me? Or they have a bot that be like, hey, I'm a Saudi Arabian prince and I'm trying to give you $20 million out of my account, but I can't transfer it to my own account, so I have to send it to your account first, and then you send me $20,000. Or, they'll have motherfuckers like, my mixtape just dropped on thatpiff.com, you should get it. Thank you so much for rocking with my channel, and you look and you don't even follow them. And it's like, oh snap, you do music too. You should check out my mixtape on thatpiff.com. Thank you so much for stopping by my page. I didn't stop by your page. You stopped by my page because you seen I posted a song and you got it in the bot that whenever you see a song link come from SoundCloud, you're going to inbox somebody. Hey, you need services? I love that song you just dropped. If you want to reach an audience of 15,000 in 2 days, hit me up. I can help you out. I'll be like, damn, I need to go see my dog and get my hair braided. Oh, you need your hair braided? You should hit me up. You have amazing hair. I would love to work with your hair. What area are you in? You should hit my link and book me. Fucking bots. Yeah, screen record that, clip that whole thing, gonna use that for a promo. Fucking bots. You could have all these bots and more. Just invest in a bot cat. Firing off 500 bots in 5-round bursts. Wanna attack your favorite team with showing a lot of love that you're never gonna pay any attention to the traction? Get a bot cat. Now you can install a switch on your bot cat and you can get 10-round bursts. Bot cat now comes with 500-round drums. Let loose on as many bots as you want to. Is your dog annoying you while you're trying to stream? Use your bot cat. Just distract him with bots. He'll never understand that it's not real engagement. Stop. You say the sound blew. I got five bot cats not using them. You feel me? I got 5 bot cats right now. You want a bot cat? Is your OnlyFans sitting dormant? Are you showing your booty hole for $2 a month? Get a Botcat. Botcat is guaranteed to get you traction, and you'll be making at least $20 a day on your OnlyFans. Fire off 500 bots at a time and watch how many incels you'll have in your comments. Get a Botcat, as seen on TV. As seen on Aaron's stream. Get a Botcat, as seen on Aaron's stream.
Whatever way the artist find out how to make money, the label now wants to come in and take that. Sure. Now you go find a new way. Oh, this is what y'all doing over there. Okay, we got to get that too.
Right.
So that's what it is. Like, even with Even, I was reading up on Even.
Yeah, man. Got to get that Botcat, man. We're going to probably start printing off the Botcats here soon. Set up the 3D printers. We'll print off a few Botcat prototypes for you. That way you can see how they work. You know what I'm saying? They come stock with the, you can do the single shot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can fire off one bot and one intentional bot. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get real engagement, like if you like me. See, I'm gonna show you. See, weapons, right? Sometimes can be used as, a tool can also be a weapon. And that's how we get here with the bots. See, a tool can be used as a weapon. You know how they say, with great power comes great responsibility, but they also say that ultimate power corrupts ultimately. So when you have too much power and you don't have no integrity, then all of a sudden it becomes a weapon. A tool becomes a weapon. You feel me? When you got too much power and you got no integrity, a tool can become a weapon. See, the bots was first used so that we can create engagement with our real people. Not fake engagement, but just make sure that it is authentic engagement. The bot was actually used for the companies to be able to vet the customers. Okay, well, let me buffer this, because sometimes they call us and it's a prank call. Sometimes, customers want to call us and they just want to vent and it ain't really no issue. We can resolve that with a coupon. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Not that it's minimized by a coupon, but a lot of times you can give a customer a credit or a coupon and they satisfied. So why am I going to tie up one of my agents with that stress and have one of my human agents being stressed out? No, I'm going to use my Botcat and I'm going to let you talk to a bot for a little bit. And if you really need to talk to a person, we'll get you to a person. You know what I'm saying? But when you got people who just want to use it and they go, oh, well, shit, I don't even need to hire any people. I just have you talking to bots. Then you get people like Aaron who use the Botcat. You're money hungry, you're clickbaity, you're clout chasey, you don't care about the community. All you want to do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. My bad. I went in. That was too much, Jay Morris. That was too much for a Sunday morning. I told y'all I'm off the vitamins. Yeah, when we get the Raiders, Bobcat. But when it's clout chasers, Botcat. As seen on TV. As seen on, thank God, on Funky TV. Hey, we gonna shoot a Botcat. We gonna shoot us a Botcat commercial. Botcat commercial coming soon. I don't want to use AI for that. I really want to shoot it, but I might. I ain't gonna lie. I might. I'm really conflicted about the AI thing because I really want to figure out a sustainable way to have some renewable energy sources and some and a better cooling system than just using fresh water. I don't feel like fresh water is the only way that you can cool a data center. I don't feel like that's the case. We got all these other liquid cooled computers around here using all these other things, and I know that chemicals is just going to damage the earth more. But I feel like somewhere along the lines, there's another way. I don't know if it's hempcrete or what, but I know it's another way to cool these computers other than damn fresh water. You got to stop the bullshit. Come on, fam. Everybody not fucking stupid. End rant. Bro need a little more prove he had 9 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, and he stopped only he 2 show. And he stopped he only 2 show and going live tonight with Maddie, who's from our side. He from our seaside. He from our section. So he doing you saying no show tonight, or there is a show tonight? So there is a show tonight. Did he ever? So he never went live with you? Is that what you're telling me? You see, I'm mad. You see, so he never went live with you? Is that what you're telling me right now? Cause I never got the alert, and I thought I followed his page simply because I want that alert. He is doing the show. Okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna subscribe to him for a couple of weeks because I just want to be able to catch, the notifications here and there and peek in. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit in there for about 2 hours and I ain't gonna say nothing. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna say something eventually. You know me, I can't get in there and not say nothing unless I'm working. Okay, so he did a stream on you, but he didn't go live with you. Pussy. So he pussy. Excuse my language, Mom, because I know you watching. But I'm talking to Guna right now. We got some international stuff going on where it's like, it's a big stream over there in the UK, and he claimed he riding for Arsenal, but he not supporting other Arsenal streamers the way he say he does. It's phony, it's clout chasing, it's abusive, and it's nasty, and I don't like it. And I don't like when people weaponize their audience, especially when their audience is not even an authentic audience. They sending bots over. It's one thing if you send your authentic audience over and you weaponize your real audience and they get traction and they be like, oh, well, shit, this is Guna Matata. He's not so bad. I see what you're saying. Like, some of them going to be assholes and we get that. But you send over 80 bots to just sit over here and chill, all you doing is fucking my algorithm up. And on top of that, if you send them bots, in fact, before anything, if you send 80 people over to my channel and all they do is sit over here and chill, you fucking my algorithm up. But if you send 80 bots to my channel, the platform can see that they're bots. So you're really fucking my algorithm up. That's malicious, and I don't like that. So it make me, it's like I went over there, and once I seen what was going on, that's the reason I ain't subscribed to his channel yet. Cause I don't even want to give him the subscription and be like, and then his shit start, cause he, you know what I'm saying? Like people play it, it's a tricky game, dog. That's why I just try to keep it at the front of my brain. You know what I'm saying? By like making fun of it, cause first of all, it's bollocks. So I don't like that shit. That's bullshit. You feel me? That's one. So I'm gonna keep it at the front of my brain cause I like to, that shit it's bullshit, but it's funny to me because if I don't make fun of it, I go in another direction. And we want to keep it light. We want to keep it fun. You feel me? Yeah, let's see what the fuck he talking about. Let's pull up YouTube on the phone. See what this geezer talking about. What is it, Aaron? Nah. Aaron talks Arsenal. He live right now? It say he live in 4 hours. He got a different channel or something? I don't understand. Is he live right now? Cause you did that shit. It did that last time too, actually. When you were live, and it looked like you was on his channel live, but it said that his live was scheduled for later. So I'm not sure how that works. But it won't let me play it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just got me waiting. It say he live in 4 hours, but it don't show the live. I see one that streamed 5 days ago, and then I see one that says scheduled for today at 3:30 p.m. my time. Okay, so he not live. I'm gonna drop a comment in there right now. They got one person waiting. That one person is me. I'm sitting in the chat. Look, I'm sitting in the chat right now. Or is that bad? Is that good for his algorithm? Maybe I should leave. I don't know. Tripping. I'm wigging right now. But yeah, y'all, I got a few as y'all can see, we in a surveillance state. They changed that's all a part of it too. Like playing those types of games, that's a part of these acquisitions that be going on where it's like people know these little tricks to play with the algorithm. People got programmers and they make you think it's for the independent creator or for the little guy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So don't be fooled. We got to stick together in order to make it pop. Keep telling y'all that. Like, people monetize their pages and they think that they superstars and they don't engage with people, and you stop sharing your friend shit and you start stealing other people's posts and you start using bots and sending bots to people and, you know, trying to take other people, you know, traction and all that shit. And it's not gonna work that way. You only gonna get paid but so much for so long. And I promise you, it's only gonna last about 3 months. I know what the actual rotation is for royalties. So after that third month, you're gonna be like, oh, Facebook, oh, IG, oh, TikTok, they're not paying as much as they used to pay. That's because you're not doing it right. You're an independent creator acting like you a superstar with a team around you running shit, and you're not. Now, some of these people, they come off the bench and they got good jobs and they assholes and they got good money and they've been saving it up. So they decide that this is easier, and so they do shit like this. What's happening over there on Twitch? Sneak flexing. Oh, it's Ivan. It's Sorino. Not Sereno. Like I be saying. It's Sereno. It's Sorino. Y'all know, set it up for me. Y'all know. Yeah, man, I'm just over here chopping it up about the world, letting them know we still got music coming. About to drop another little, probably a 3-piece or something. Send me some beats. I need you to come over here and shoot a video for me. Or we need to go out to the, in fact, I need you to hit me because we need to plan a shoot wherever you at. It's a great day. I don't know if you're coming out my way. I can come out that way. What we need to do. Actually, I really can't move right now, but I do need to chop it up with you about once I'm done, because I'm setting up. Set it up for me, you feel me? I'm setting things up so I can be a little bit, so I can be fully functional. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we've been in modulation. I've been doing a lot of shooting and training in the garage. We've been out here in the gym. We getting strong. We making music still. You know, it don't matter what the setup is. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Carter documentary with Lil Wayne. Shout out to Lil Wayne, you feel me, for setting, for blazing the trail for us. I don't know if y'all ever watched the Carter documentary with Lil Wayne, but if you watch the Carter documentary, you'll see Lil Wayne used to be traveling with a duffel bag, and that motherfucker had a MacBook, a mic stand, a M-box, and a microphone in it. And that's the same way I travel around. I got a Coach bag. It's keep my laptop in it. It's got a mic stand in it. It's got a microphone, and I take any interface that I got, because I got inboxes and I got other ones too. Yeah, we need to make something happen. Shit, let me know what it's gonna cost for us to do like some social media, but like kind of cinematic. I can do the cinematics, but it's taking me a lot of time right now because I'm having to organize stuff. I'm having to, set, my space back up. And then then I have to do my data drop. I'm doing admin work for another label. It's festivals coming up. Like, it's work coming, and I'm trying to secure the bags. So, it's a lot of work need to be done. It's a lot of art need to be dropped. I don't want to say work because we be having fun. But it is some checks to be collected. You feel me? So, yeah, hit me up. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, so I don't know what you got going on today. Nah, nobody hit me up about no performing, nothing. But that's why I'm putting out more art. Like, my focus right now is us getting some art done. You feel me? That's my focus right now, is getting some art done so we can actually have a solid Charli Funk presentation. You feel me? Like, I collaborate with too many amazing creators to not have a solid presentation for the people. Artwork, visuals, mixed, mastered music, put together, packaged up, ready to rock. You feel me? We got more than enough music to put the collections together, but we need to start stringing them together. I got the Straight Jacket project that I want to do, and it's got its own template. So if you want to do stuff off of that, or if we just want to do something not random, but because it's gonna be intentional, but also relatively random, just to make sure they know we got the skill to tell this story in various ways, because that's what my plan is, to tell this story in various ways so that they can get it in different platforms. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and as I just showed them, we gotta get more direct to consumer. Like, take it as a sign, like what J. Cole just did, what La Russell been doing, what a lot of these artists have actually been doing, where it's like, press up your own stuff, sell it to your people when you go out to shows, have it on your own website. I've been doing it forever. So if y'all go to charlifunk.com, you can buy my music. You can keep it with you, download it, burn it on a CD. Please don't sell it to people and start doing shit like that. But hey, if you do, I'm on Shazam. So one way or another, it's gonna come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but buy it off the website first. That way, at least it comes straight to me. Support the way that we making the music. That way we can continue making the music, because it does take money to do this. Like, I gotta pay Ivan to shoot a video. I don't want him doing it for free. You feel me? Burn Right got beats on BeatStars, even though all my dogs send me beats. I'm not, this is my thing, right? All my dogs send me beats. Don't get me wrong. But I do also encourage all my dogs to put their beats on platforms like BeatStars. Because I could ask Burn Right for them beats, and he'll send them to me. But also, I want Burn Right to continue to be able to make beats, so that when he does feel inclined to send me free beats like all my dogs do, because they know what we gonna do, and I'm still gonna split the royalties and all that shit with them, You feel me? Like, they can also get paid immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing for you to send me beats because you hear me on them. But it's a whole nother thing for you to be making beats because you want other people on them. And I go in that bitch and I'm like, okay, but I want this and I'm gonna buy it. You feel like fuck that. I'm gonna buy it. You feel me? Because I support the direct to consumer commerce. Like, I'm still a consumer. I'm still a fan of Sorry Eno. You feel me? I gotta say it like that, otherwise I'm gonna keep saying Sereno. You know how I talk. You feel me? So, like, I'm a fan. So I'm gonna buy Jay Morris beats. I would subscribe to Guna Stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you feel what I'm saying? I would buy a mask. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Alec Burnwright. That's why I got his poetry books in my room, in my library. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, sounds Spanish as fuck. You feel me? Hey, it's Florida. What do you want me to do? It's like, it's the second national language. Spanish is what, the second language of the nation? It was Italian. I mean, it was Native American, multiple languages, so not really. It's like the third, fourth, fifth, 17th. Send it to the IXL@charlifunk.com. You got that email, don't you? That's the main email. Yeah. Thank you. Listen, cause y'all know I'm working now. I'm still working. Don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody to ever get it twisted. Like, I'm cooking up the energy. Like, every time y'all see me say that shit, it's like I'm getting myself fully conditioned back to being at 100%. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, but that don't never stop me from working. I push myself to be motivated. Oh, finished all my schoolwork. Nice. Congratulations. Finished all my beats. I mean, schoolwork. That's what I meant. That's what I thought you meant. Okay. I mean, that's what I was reading the comments backwards. Okay. Yes. Straight A's. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to be more like my dogs. Do something dope today. You feel me? My dog, hold on. That. Y'all see hold on a minute. Goddamn. Y'all stop playing with her. Y'all gonna stop playing with her. Hold on, what's happening? Oh, it won't let me play to do something dope today now? Hold on a minute, y'all. Here we go. See, I be filling up the phone space with
Today, give them some hope today. Let's go. If I was Noah, I'd be building a boat. Got a motor, I'ma keep it afloat. Got a lot of businesses I need to promote. I know Afrofuturism need me the most. I know Melanin winning, they need me the most. Chopping the wave when they try to leave me the coast. I know it's pressure with building something every day, but I know they've been seeing the growth. And I had to make a balance with the patience and the perseverance, cause I needed them both. I've been whipping it up and then waiting for you on the low. Tell me when you wanna go. It's knowledge in your pocket when your fingers wanna scroll. Depending what you wanna know. Trying to hit it on the road. It's power in numbers, but it may lighten your load. Don't you need a camera person to catch the footage when you book it and do something dope? It gotta be potent to get me to notice, but know that I still wanna see the smoke. Wanna get a win, do it and do it again. I want you to know that my noggin too wide to cap for the guys. This the time for you to capitalize.
Something dope today. You already know the play. Don't take time on this planet for granted. Gotta motivate. You never know. You might help save somebody's soul today. Give them some hope today. Let's go. Do something dope.
Do something dope today. You already know the play. Come on. You heard me? My dog did something dope today. Straight A's. You feel me? I'm trying to listen. I got some classes I got to enroll in, but I got some work that I need to get done first. Make this money. Then I can turn around and start doing that. And that's why I want to make sure we have some music and some art to put out. That way people can consume that while I'm working. Because, see, that's like, and I'm going to give away a little formula, which I'm sure people already know, but some people act like they don't know, so I have to tell them. That way you can run stuff like this back. It's like a tutorial. You want to layer this shit so that it overlaps. You know what I'm saying? You want to have it overlapping so that it runs. Because, see, when you have it overlapping, things run like a machine because it's like a gear system. You feel me? Like if I do enough music to carry me, then I can chill out for a little bit, relax and heal, work out, gain some other skills, write some shit. People will be consuming it. I can make some money, and then boom, it's gonna overlap, and then I can do some other things with family, and then I can get back to dropping some shit, and then I can make some more money off of it while people enjoying it, and I can chill out, and then I can do some more shows off of it and make some more money off of it, and then chill out for a little bit and make some more stuff, and then it just keeps growing. You know what I'm saying? If you look at a tree, it grows in layers. If you look at plants, they all grow in layers. That's how you're supposed to make it happen. You feel me? Beats grow in layers. Yes, beats. The beat. Oh yeah, the beat. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cedeno. Shout out to Troy Cedeno of C Lab, who produced "Do Something Dope Today." That's on the Shard Core album. I left a mess in there, and that's Shard Core. Randy, if you're watching, that's Shard Core. It's not Shad Core. To everybody who I send that song to, it is Shard Core, because everybody I send the song to, I gotta say it. Everybody who I send that song to who not black, they be like, Shad Core. Oh, that's Shad Core. It's Shard Core. Rashad Core. Shard Core. His name is Rashad. Shard Core. You feel me? And I ain't dissing nobody. I just find it funny because I noticed that shit. Like, you know, black people already know Shard. You feel me? Like when you see Shard. To be honest, the fact that Bow Wow name is Shad Moss and he calls himself Shad and not Shard, I feel like that threw it. That threw everybody off when we first heard that. Everybody who I was around, that threw everybody off. But no knock on nobody. You say a lighter. You need a lighter. I excel. I feel like I do that a lot. I think I got a couple of pictures like that. You need a lighter? It was something else I wanted to play for y'all. I forget what it was. But nonetheless, Ive, get with me, bro. I'm gonna text you when I'm done with this. Anyway, you feel me? Y'all do something dope today, man. That's all. You feel me? I am. You know it, bro. For Shiggity. We in there, bitch saying wiggity. I'm in there with my nigga D's. Making money like my nigga, please. Got a bully in the Pekingese. That's how I be in Funky Town. You feel me? For Shiggity. I'm in there, bitch saying wiggity. I'm hollering at my nigga D's. Making money with my nigga, please. I got a pit in the Pekingese. I done burned up on so many trees. Yeah, that's how I do it, dog. You gotta do that. You feel me? You know, it's the engineer's ears. It's the ADHD. And I love it. Look, when the chat start going, look, that's when it get interesting. That's when it get interesting. You feel me? I don't even want to go nowhere. Y'all want me to turn on some music? Hey, that's what I'm here for, dog. Inspired by love. Every day above ground is a good one. I want to make sure y'all smiling. If you come here, I don't want to make you mad. You know, some shows want to, you know, rage bait you and all that shit there. Nah, man, I want you to find some inspiration when you come here. You feel me? You might not have even had you might not have had zero bit of inspiration when you got here. No motivation, right? But just hearing how a motherfucker get motivated, I wanted to motivate y'all. You feel me? Because that's how I get motivated. Like, if I ain't got nothing going on, but I know that I got skills, I know that I got goals, and I know I got stuff I want to do, it's like, I watch a stream, pull up a show, YouTube it. You know what I'm saying? Go outside, touch some grass, play with the dogs, get inspired, warm up, stretch. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water. Thank the water before I drink the water. Box breathe. It's so many options, bro. Life is of, it's the world is your oyster, dog. Most of this shit made up. Make something up. Make something up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. Don't let something that somebody else made up for you run your life. Make something up. I made up Funky Town. Now I know they got a song called Funky Town, and they had funk music already and all that shit there, but my Funky Town is a different than all that shit. It's it's influenced and inspired by a lot of that shit, but my shit is completely different. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the roughest, talkingest, hardcoreest, wildest, background havingest hippie you ever met. But nonetheless, I excel. Inspired by love shit. Alien shit. I got the nerve damage, so I can't do all the hand tricks that I used to do, pause. You know what I'm saying? Join us in creating excitement, man. You feel me? Because that's what we doing. You ain't got to be mad all the time. If you're going to be mad enough to make a difference. That's why I don't rage bait people. I ask questions. But ironically enough, asking questions gets people upset because it makes them start to, dive deep into themselves, and they start to have to, do some soul searching a little bit. And and I make people do it in real time. I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? What's up, Mrs. Matata? What's happening? Hey, shout out to everybody who got misses at home. If y'all here and you watching, or if you got, family at home, period. When you here and you watching, you stuck on the screen, or you might be watching me with the fam. You feel me? Shout out to the family. Shout out to Mrs. Matata. Shout out to Lil Matata. Shout out to Jigsaw. You feel me? Oh yeah, Miss Washington too, and Lil Baby Ive. What's that baby name, Ive? Don't tell me in the chat. I don't like people putting personal information in my chats. Because lurkers. You feel me? Lurkers have a weird way of preying on good people. And they know it's good people in my chats. You feel me? That's why I stay on my tough love shit, you know what I'm saying? On my protect everybody shit. Cause I know I got good people in my chats, and them weird lurkers, they prey on that. You can't prey on me, cause I put one in your. You can't prey on me, but when you can't get to somebody, they try to get to the ones you love. So I try to protect y'all, keep y'all safe in these chats. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting your information out here like that. We could talk business, because like I say, they can't prey on us. All they can do is distract themselves by thinking they can stop us. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That was IXL at charlifunk.com. No E. Don't forget, no E now. I check my phone in a minute for alerts. Because I bro, what's going on? Ain't nothing happening. I'm going to tell you what need to happen, son. You need a bath. I would take you to the groomer. Down. I would take you to the damn groomer. But you're not on my account. Oh, bet. Okay, that's what I was gonna say too. Cause I feel like, cause I got obviously I got a contact log in, for the website. So I was like, I feel like you already in there locked in. So it should just pull me right on up when you put that IXL in there. I don't know nobody with the IXL email, but regardless, ain't nobody got IXL at Charli Funk. That goes straight to the top of the company. You feel me? And that's for anybody who watched this. If you got beats or anything, the only real way, the best way to get directly in touch with me and for me to know you serious, we filtering out all spam and bullshit. You got to go to the website, get that IXL at charlifunk.com. And like I say, we filtering out all bullshit. So all, you know, them shits go through 3, 4, 5 filters before it even get to me. But all my personal contacts who, you know, we doing real business with, shout out to the Edagiago family. Shout out to the Vibrant Soundscapes Publishing family. You know what I'm saying? CLP Nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can do this. That's why I do this. You feel me? You don't have to be, you don't have to have, look, you don't have to have 100 people in your stream. You don't have to have some, you just be consistent. You can just be good. You feel me? Just be good at what you do, first and foremost. Yeah, I like that. I like that. If you got concepts too, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, y'all know I can get on this shit and be snapping. But if y'all give me a concept, then I can start, you know, practicing more on doing these hooks again instead of just, you know, getting on there and just murdering a song and doing, because even though I could just do like editorials, y'all let me know. What would y'all prefer to hear from me on these next couple of projects? Because y'all already know I'm going to get on there and I'm going to just give y'all some essays. You feel me? Like, that's my forte. I just get on there and just start running all through the beat and just say as much as I can that I have on my mind. That's kind of how I do with the stream. That's how I do with the music. It's like jazz for me. You feel me? They be like, you need to just start listening to jazz. I keep hearing people say that shit, not to me, but I keep hearing them say it, the older niggas, like, just need to listen to jazz because you ain't got it no more. And I'll be like, damn. But this is jazz for me. So, and that's what I find ironic about it. When they tell older niggas that they need to start listening to jazz, and this has always been like jazz for me. You feel me? I treat this music like jazz. Like, once I find them different pockets, it's like, okay, it was cool to do that flow right there for a minute, but nah, we not finna do that for this whole beat. Nah, we not doing that. We not finna do that. We probably finna change the beat up a little bit on top of that. We finna modulate this bitch, but we finna make it sound like it changed up just by the way I switched this flow up. Watch this. Okay. Gooner is live right now. Love Gooner. Gooner done went live. Y'all, that mean I'm finna get off of here and I'm finna start organizing stuff. That mean Ivan, I'm finna text you. And Jay, I'm finna check for those beats. If anybody got beats for me, first and foremost, like, share, and subscribe. You feel me? Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on Facebook, if you passively seeing this, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment so I know you was here. If you don't want to drop one in the live, so I don't, you know, call you out on the stream, feel free to drop one on the rewatch. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. If you're on Facebook, you can send some stars. You know, I need more subscribers on YouTube so that we can get to the super chats and all that shit. You feel me? That way, if you want to support the network, if you want to see me advancing, if you want to see me at more shows, because that's really the aim right now, is we finna get to booking more shows. Actually, the aim right now is to put out a solid project for y'all and to build up some demand for that and to get out there and touch the people and then start doing more shows. So a little bit of both. We're doing all of it. So me and the team is, you know, modulating. I told y'all we had to get back to work and I let y'all see the process. I really wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do my little Bane, Bruce Wayne, Tony Stark, whatever you want to call it. I was just finna, you know, chill off in the darkness and go into the cave and then come out, you know, refreshed on some Goku, you know, Vegeta, whatever, you know, Piccolo, whatever, right? Louis, all of it. You feel me? Wolverine, Deadpool, all of it. You feel me? Yeah, I'm finna go over there. Make sure you follow Guna Matana. Follow Jay Morris Beats too. You feel me? Jay Morris is one of our in-house producers. That's the fam. You feel me? That's like my cousin. You feel me? Straight up. That's bro. Really? That's bro. I ain't going with cousin right now. I'm going with bro. Cause my bros be sending me beats. You feel me? Like, Ivan. Y'all go follow Ivan too. He on Twitch. You feel me? Sorry, Eno. I keep saying Serena. Oh, man. Eno's World. You feel me? Just go to Eno's World. You feel me? Sneak flexing. Should they follow Sneak flexing or Eno's World? We ain't, it's Sneak flexing now. Okay, bet. Sneak flexing with 1X. You feel me? Flexing got 1X in it anyway. I see a lot of people spelling it. You know, they do all these weird spellings. Yeah, my dog be streaming and shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? My dog be over there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? My dog be streaming and shit. You feel me? My dog be having, you know what I'm saying, Tekken tournaments and Mortal Kombat tournaments and Street Fighter shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, and my dog make beats. You feel me? Like, hard rock games. Oh, come on, man. All that shit, man. Hard rock, bro. Come on, bro. Bruh, you be doing all that, bruh? On the stream, bruh? Come on, bruh. And I been missing it, dog. I'm finna follow Sneak flexing now. Come on, bruh. I'm tripping. That let me know I been sleep. Benji, how you let me sleep that long, bro? Louis, how you let me sleep? That's because I ain't been active in the Discord, bro. My dog been... Dog, bruh. Benji, how you let me... Come on, Jit, you let me... See, that's what I be talking about, bro. It be your own people letting you sleep, bro. Shit be going on and they be letting me sleep through it, dog. That's what I be saying, dog. See? That's all right, dog. I'm back now, dog. I'm active. We active now, bro. Don't even worry about it. No. It's called method acting. No, that's what they call it. That's what they call in the Discord code switching. You heard me? Type shit. That's that code switching type shit. But anyway, me and my dog's finna get this money on, you feel me? And I'm finna link up with, I'm finna hit y'all up. I'm finna jump in Guna chat. So that's where I be at. We gonna see what's going on with this live with Aaron Talks Arsenal or some shit like that. You feel me? Because Aaron sent them bots over and we know it was bots. My dog AFC was on top of it, you feel me? So shout out to AFC always too, you feel me? And shout out to AJ. Shout out to Milner Man too, you feel me? And shout out to y'all for pulling up, you feel me? Y'all make sure y'all go follow Sneak Flexing. Wherever y'all see me at, like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment, you feel me? And then go like all of my friends, share and subscribe, you know, to all of their stuff. They got streams too, you feel me? And a lot of them is way more active than me. You know what I mean? I'm over here in the dark, you know, working, moving stuff around. They be working too, don't get me wrong, but they just stream a lot more and I'm getting more consistent. Like I said, Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, y'all can catch me. It's Tuesday nights, it's Saturday and Sunday morning. It's Coffee with Charli Funk. It's the Edagiago Show. We talking about shit. We got more to cover tonight. Like I said, we gonna be on Spaces with the JBTV after hours at 4 p.m. Eastern on X. Join the community because it get crazy. That's the Joe Budden podcast. We gonna be up on stage breaking down the podcast, breaking down what's going on and all. Because, see, a lot of people think we just talk about the podcast, but what they really do is damn near their own podcast is where they talk about the stuff that they talked about on the podcast and see how the people actually feel about it. You feel me? And then we get opinions of the people who actually watch the show and people who out here living. Some people like the show, some people hate watch. You know, it's a whole thing. And then, of course, sometimes the cast actually joins us. It's Sunday, so we might get an appearance from Joe. We might get an appearance from Ish. Might get an appearance from, you know, Mark Lamont Hill. He's known to show up. And then when they leave off of Spaces at 6:30, they be on Twitch and YouTube for after hours. So, and then, excuse me, for OT. That's, the Spaces is after hours, and then the stream is OT. So we be on stage, and y'all can really catch some real deep dives on some of this stuff that we've been talking about. So we gonna talk even deeper about the acquisition of DistroKid and what's gonna happen with that, these different algorithms that they got on YouTube, the new music that done dropped, like the Baby King, because we already did one pass review on that in the Discord with another Joe Budden group. It's a lot going on, y'all. But if y'all stay, if you bored, you can keep up with me. I'm never bored because I got so much going on. So we're gonna try to make sure everything is organized. That way, by the time we hit the stream tonight at 4 o'clock, we on deck. I'm finna get over here with Guna. I'm finna check in with my dogs. Finna listen to some beats. Finna make some music. Finna organize. And I'll catch y'all at 4 o'clock. We saying when on everything. That's withholding anything negative. Y'all know what that means. So when you see me, give me some dap and deposit anything positive, because that's what I plan on doing with y'all, is deposit anything positive. And I hope that you stay inspired by love. That's I excel, because what? Edagiago. Every day above ground is a good one. I'm Charli Funk with no E in my name. Ask me again, I'm going to tell you the same. CHARLIFUNK. Go to charlifunk.com, buy some music. We got shirts coming back to the website soon, so don't fret. I'm not out of business. We just had to get everything back in order so we can do good business. I'm going to check in with my dogs. I'm going to check in with the family. My birthday Wednesday. If you want to show some love, go to the website. Like, share, and subscribe to the channels. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank God I'm Funky TV is back again. You feel me? It's the Edagiago Show with Charli Funk. Like I say, thank your water before you drink your water. Go to BeatStars. Go to CLPNation.com. Buy some beats. If you're one of my beat producers, like all the guys that's in the chat, go make a BeatStars. If you got one, send it to me so I can start shouting y'all shit out too. You already know what time it is. We finna get this money. You feel me? I be saying well on everything. I'm your boy Charli Funk, man. With no E, like I said before. Ask me again, I'm gonna tell you some more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. It's Sunday, man. Enjoy some, eat some, drink some, relax. We still gonna be here.